You want me to keep looking that way?
Bro, yes. Look like off to the distance like that, man.
It feels unnatural with you there and looking that way. I feel like I should just look at the camera, right?
No, look that way. Trust me, man. Just trust the process. This is how we do this stuff.
Okay, all right. I'm a police officer with the City of Sunrise. I work in the community relations section and I'm a PIO. I also do a lot of our social media. I've been on the force for just almost 14 years and I enjoy it. I love it, it's great. Absolutely.
Shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
Wait. Can we go get it washed? We were just on this dirt road shooting these awesome shots, but most of our city, pretty much all of it, is not dirt roads. We're out here on the western edge of it. Can we take it to the car wash?
Car wash.
Clean. Well, we're inside of the parking garage at the Sawgrass Mills Mall because we needed some shade so we could see the lights on this car. Sawgrass Mills Mall is one of the largest malls in the country. Thousands and thousands of tourists and locals coming to shop all day long. It's a great part of the City of Sunrise that is a fun place to come shopping.
All right, so is it time?
It's time.
Let's go.
Hi, man.
Hey.
Working, one of the places in the city, working in this big mall, we have to have a good relationship with mall security, so we always do. Some of the mall security guards are also service aides within the city too, part-time service aides, so keeping it in the family. We do it all the time throughout the year. We train inside the mall with mall security, sometimes as role players, sometimes, testing them out, and then kind of how we respond together and work and kind of get experience in what some of the issues that may come up in a mall to this scale with all these people.
So you guys are trained too?
Yes.
You go to the training?
Yes.
Awesome. Did you introduce yourself, by the way?
I'm Casey.
Hey, what's up, Casey?
Waleed.
Waleed. All right, guys. Bye. Be safe.
Thank you. Take care.
So back in 2015, we were in the Florida Law Enforcement Challenge, which is a traffic-based competition throughout Florida, and they look at statistics sort of like with vehicle crashes, with you know, vehicular homicides, crashes with injuries and stuff. And for an agency and a city our size, our numbers were nice and low, which was good. I mean, we want our citizens and the people traveling to be safe. So we were in this competition, and the teams that were in first place in every category were able to receive a key fob to what would be a Dodge Charger. And at the awards ceremony, our officers that were there representing clicked on the key fob, and it started with our car. So we won the car.
So you guys won the car. How many agencies?
A lot. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It wasn't me.
All right. So the state, but all agencies in the state of Florida.
Yeah.
For your size.
Yeah, for our size, and then larger ones and stuff like that.
What's your size? How many officers?
We have 189 police officers in the city of Sunrise.
All right. So fairly large city.
Yeah, a nice large city, and you know, good patrol zones and stuff like that, and a lot of good bordering agencies that we work well with.
Right. So you said you have about 189 police officers.
Correct.
And so how big is the population here in Sunrise?
Just around 95,000 people. But with a mall in this size, and then you got just across the street the BB&T Center, which is where the Florida Panthers hockey team plays. We have huge concerts there. And then just a little further south of here, you have the state's largest corporate park that has people coming and going all day to these corporate businesses that they fill up during business hours, and then they start leaving. So at different times of the day, or sometimes at the same time of the day, the population in the city can spike by like 80,000 people.
So you guys are well equipped and prepared and do a lot of trainings at those different venues?
Yeah, we work well with those businesses, with the BB&T Center, with the arena, and then all throughout the city. And then with that population spike, traffic spikes. So it becomes very important for our traffic unit to have some of the best equipment to help with traffic coordination and then enforce traffic laws.
So, let's get a rundown of the outside of the vehicle.
Well, up here on the front, push bumpers. Unlike California, with our push bumpers, we don't use them to, you know, move cars out of the way and stuff like that. But sometimes if we need them, they are there. We got an awesome array of lights and stuff. You can see a good siren up in front, nice and loud.
Shout out to Whalen. Not a sponsored video.
So we got this sweet striping job, which kind of, you know, it makes it look like a regular car, but then it's actually striped like our police car. Yeah, new paint job, new striping. That law enforcement challenge that I was talking about, the grant, it was a 2-year grant. So once that 2-year grant expired, we were able to take off that first sweet paint job that it had, or the striping that you saw, Nick, and now we put our own branding on it, Sunrise Police Department. But it still kind of blends into the regular cars in the area, so that way people, when they don't see a police car, they think, oh, I'm gonna drive however I wanna drive. Correct. The back, we have the back deck lighting with multiple different types of colors. You got your yellows, your blues. Yellows are good in case it's not as much of an emergency. You turn down those blues, you just do yellow. It's good and visible at night and stuff like that so the public can see it. The ones wig-wagging down there by the license. We've got open spots all the time. We're hiring right now. You just go to that website, sunrisepolice.org, and you look in the human resources section. Correct.
What size rims are those?
20s.
Oh, you guys are rolling on deuces.
20s.
Oh, look at those rims, guys. Woo, nice and shiny. They're pretty. So,
The B-roll.
the B-roll.
Did you get your B-roll? So, as with most patrol vehicles, we have our computer.
Oh.
Oops, sorry, touched it the wrong way.
Sound effects. You make your own sound effects.
It's a Panasonic ToughPad, so it comes out. You can take this outside, write the tickets if you need to. They Bluetooth into a printer that's on the floor, down by your feet.
That's right, air.
So the tablet goes back in here, and then boom, right back to being a desktop.
Oh, and it connects to the keyboard.
Yep, Bluetooth keyboard, fake typing.
Fake typing, ASD, JK, so semicolon.
Yeah.
Right.
ASDF.
Right.
So then in here, it's a traffic vehicle. So of course, it's got to have your moving radar ready and set up for driving and running radar at the same time.
What's the model number?
It's a Stalker. I don't know the model number because I'm not a traffic officer, even though I might be certified in radar.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you told me you needed a cool car. My car's just a Ford Explorer. This is a cool car.
Yeah.
So I went and I
You delivered.
grabbed a key off the key rack.
Wait a minute, he doesn't know you took it?
No, he's out on a motorcycle today. He might write my mom a ticket. I don't know.
He's definitely gonna be watching this.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah. So it has its normal control pad with your rear, all your lights, and then your pursuit where it makes the woo woo sirens.
Wait, how does it go again?
Woo woo.
I'm assuming this would be, on ours, this would be a 1, that would be a 2, and this right here, would be a 3.
Woo woo. 3.
You should change that to WOOWOO. Now, I noticed you don't have a, wait, you do have a cage. Oh, that's interesting.
It's a half cage.
So explain, man, half a cage. What gives?
Sometimes an officer's a little taller, needs a little more leg room. So with these cages, it usually keeps us up pretty close to the steering wheel. So a half a cage makes it a little bit better. So when you have a single prisoner, then you still got room to, you know, lean back a little bit so you can drive a little more comfortably. And then also put some gear back there. This car is primarily at night used for like DUIs and stuff like that. Hopefully you're only arresting one driver at a time.
Yeah.
So you can fit them back here in this single compartment.
All right, show us the back seat here. Which side is which? Okay, obviously this is the side.
You're on the driver's side.
I'm on the driver's side, which is not, has nothing here. But this side over there.
This would be where the prisoner goes. We have the plastic seats, the plexiglass here and the plexiglass here. The plastic seats are good because, you know, if somebody's intoxicated, they may get sick.
Yep.
So it helps us for cleaning out the vehicle in case somebody does get sick in here. They get seat belted in and off they go.
Off they go. All right, what about the junk in the trunk?
All right, guys, here's what you've been waiting for, the junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk.
All right, very important. Fire extinguisher in case of fires. Latex examination gloves, police caution tape, traffic jacket and traffic vest.
And I've had one of these. Also weatherproof.
Yes, good for rain, which happens in the state of Florida.
Yeah, quite often.
I think you guys have seen this before. There are discs for throwing out into the water, has a rope to pull in anybody that might be drowning.
AKA life preserver.
Yep. A little bit of parking marker so they can mark off the area when they're doing traffic reconstruction for fatalities.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So not only do they enforce traffic, but they're also an investigative unit?
Yeah, they're an investigative unit. Very much like detectives, they do investigations, follow-ups, and they close out cases and they go to court, just like a detective might, but for traffic-related incidences, crashes with serious bodily injury. Here's some measuring tape. You gotta measure out the scene. More measuring tape. Traffic direction wands. All your traffic statutes and laws, there's a lot of them in the state of Florida.
Yeah, that thing looks like a wizard's book.
Expelliarmus!
It's a spell book.
Yeah, I see that. Expelliarmus!
Yeah, Expelliarmus.
Speedy.
Expelliarmus, you like that? So this is our Sunrise Police Department challenge going from a couple years ago. Still have some of these, so we'll be giving these out.
Because it's a traffic cop.
Speed up!